Hi there, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Krista, and you are watching The Breakfast Club. And we are all digital business owners and work online. Our intention is to have open dialogue about various subjects and hopefully get you thinking. Please keep in mind we are expressing our own opinions and drawing from our own experiences. We value everyone's opinions and beliefs and would love to hear from you. Our topic today is Random Thursday, and the book I picked was The Anatomy of the Spirit. I don't know if you can see it, by Carolyn Miss, PhD. Now, this was The Seven Stages of Power and Healing. And this is another old book that I've had on my shelf. I think it was published in 1996. I'm not sure. But I just randomly opened the page, and this is the page I came to. And I'm just going to read the first chapter and then give my opinion and then go to the girls. So not the first chapter, first paragraph, sorry. So it opened up the seventh chakra, our spiritual connector. The seventh chakra is our connection to our spiritual nature and our capacity to allow our spirituality to become an integral part of our physical lives and guide us. While our energy system as a whole is animated by our spirit, the seventh chakra is directly aligned to seek an intimate relationship with the divine. It is the chakra of prayer. It is also our Grace Bank account, the warehouse for the energy we amass through kind thoughts and actions, and through acts of faith and prayer. It enables us to gain an intensity of internal awareness through meditation and prayer. The seventh chakra represents our connection to the transcendent dimension of life. So to me, this means to have a connection to your spiritual nature, whatever that may mean for you, so you can hear your internal guidance or intuition. For me, I believe we are, oh my goodness, I should have drank something before I started this. For me, I believe we are all spiritual beings experiencing a human life, and we are all connected. We are one. We have to put a name on it, so I call it universe, source, or divine. I believe it is me, it is in me, and I am in it. But we all have our own beliefs, and that is what we should tap into to hear our guidance. For me, it's intuition, and if I am really tuned in, it has never steered me wrong. So let's go to the girls. What did you think, Tina?
I agree wholeheartedly. Yes, spirituality, source, soul, God, Buddha, however you want to tap into that belief system and spirituality. I basically just go with spirituality. But the chakra is interesting to me, and I'm trying to actually do more research on that myself, and I would like to learn more about it myself, because I do believe it's tapping into that intuition, and where you're having some issues, it's pointing to that direction. So I've seen a lot of alignment come out of that when I've listened to people or followed people, or if somebody's doing something online and they're reading somebody's chakra, I'm paying attention to that and what usually that means, where they need to focus on that certain chakra in their body. So it's really interesting to me, and we could talk about this all day, but I'm going to let everybody else continue on. Thank you, Krista.
Yes, thank you, Tina. Yeah, the chakras are very interesting, and to have like a chakra treatment, which I've had in my past, to align your chakras is very cool too. So if you ever get a chance to do that, take advantage of that. Okay, Jose, your turn.
Another wonderful subject, I'm telling you. Again, Tina, we can talk all day, right? It is a deep subject for sure. For me, I agree that we have those chakras because I I've had to heal myself through a different kind of exercise because I don't suffer with fibromyalgia right now, but I have suffered for 30 years with fibromyalgia. And being able to use a technique called QI Gong, which is a form of exercise. It deals with our chakra and our energy, right? Our energy source. And so I know what it's done for me. However, for me, I know the universe to me is still God. The source is still God. It's all of it is still from God. And so, yeah, it's interesting. I love the idea that we're all connected spiritually through the spirits. So, and that's, it blows my mind on thinking of someone who can be angry and hurt people and kill people, and the trauma and the viciousness and the anger that's out there, like that we're connected to that too, unfortunately. So that's how we have to protect ourselves from all that stuff. We know that it's still going on, but we do have to protect ourselves. Like I have a friend who watches CNN night and day. Her TV is on even at night, so she hears this at night as well. Constant negative news. It's like, no, don't listen to all of that. Like, you've got to put some good energy into your body to be able to reflect that for others during your day. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Thank you, Jose. And you're so right. If you're always listening to the news and all the negativity, it affects you. Like you feel more anxious. You feel, you don't have as much energy. Your outlook on life is not as good because that's what you're putting into your mind is all this negativity. So I totally agree. Okay, Shanaz, your turn. You have to unmute yourself.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity, Krista. Thank you. My observation on this subject is to connecting with your inner peace, with yourself, and taking a moment, pausing from all the chaos of daily life we have, and to connecting with ourselves inside. Now, in a various way, this had nothing to do with the religion, is about being a well-being, spending a time with yourself, to having a deep breathe. When I didn't know there is a special noise when you do deep breathing by yourself. So in order to disconnect yourself from your surrounding and pull yourself out of the space of, which we are living in there. I like the idea of having it connected with the nature. For some reason, there is a magical in the nature always pulls you in and it gives you a peace. I love that part. I like when I'm alone by myself, as I am deep breathing and I'm letting everything to go and relaxing myself and reorganizing my thought, evaluating my thought. I love that, which brings me to the point I feel like I like to be more kinder, more caring, more understanding, more absorbing from this chaos life of every day we have, toward the others, to be more compassionate and understanding the others. So that helps to bring the peace to me. Is it selfish way? I don't know, but I love it because it gives me a strength for all the daily trouble I am surrounded with. I like to take in a journey. I like all the things makes inner side of me to be happier. That's what I absorb from this subject.
Great. Thank you. Thank you so much, Shanaz. And you brought up a lot of really good points, like deep breathing and meditation and nature. They're all really good things for you. And they bring you back to, they ground you, right? They ground you, and they get rid of all that stuff that's, you don't need. So yeah, so great points. Great points. Okay, Janice, your turn.
Thank you, Krista. When I think of spirituality and the way things are, I really try and live by the golden rule, which is John 3:16, and to think of other people, give of yourself first, and then whatever you give will come back to you. And, that's truly how I feel. Do your best you can, give to other people. And people, when you are like that, kindness will be returned. And, that's just what I truly believe. And, everything is connected. We are all connected with one another. No matter where you may be, we are connected. And that's all I have to say for it.
Thank you, Janice. Yes, some more great points. And I too believe that we are all connected, right? Everything we do affects everybody else, whether we realize it or not, or want to acknowledge it or not. And everything does come back to us.
Think of other people. And then everyone, if you are thinking of someone else and other people are doing the same, then we wouldn't have any issues at all, because everyone wants the same thing. They want to be able to be home with their families. They want to be able to have, food, shelter, clothing, all of those things. And if everyone realizes that that's what everyone else wants in their connection, then the world would be a happy place.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much. Okay, Pam, your turn.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Krista, for the topic. Everybody has put in a lot of good points. And my goodness, here in Newfoundland, if I had said to somebody, do you know what your chakra is? I'm sure they would put me down a pan of ice and send me out to bed. Because what is all this? It's not until I start being part of this business and starting to grow and listen to myself, to my inner self, to do meditation, that I have found it that is the energy points in your body. And in the morning, we do the savers, the silence, and the meditation, the affirmations. And that's all getting to know you. That's getting to know your body and preparing you for the day. So yes, being good to someone else comes back to being you. All comes back to you. But I find since I've been studying meditation and the chakras, I've got a different person in here that I didn't know I had. I would get angry so fast one time, but now that I know how to control all this, yes, now I'm not perfect. I lose my temper, but it's easier. It's easier to walk away. It's easier to know you. And yes, for me, being spiritually is God in my life. I pray to God every morning and I thank God every night that I go to bed. But knowing yourself, believing in yourself, and loving yourself, knowing what's in here, and letting the real world see the kindness and the person you are. That's it for me. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Pam, and some really great points. Right until we start looking inside, we don't really start to grow, right? And going on from Janice's point about if everybody just realized that we're all in it to do, we're all in the human experience wanting the same things. but we get so caught up in our own little world sometimes that we forget about everybody else and how our actions affect other people, right? So yeah, great points, and I love your little story about Newfoundland. I just love that when you do that. It's so funny. Anyways, Raquel, your turn.
Hi everyone. I'm so nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Yeah. Yeah, I do believe what all you said. We are one. Like like the nature around us. When you meditate, when you go in the bush or when you go for a walk and meditate somewhere, and then you feel the nature around you, you feel that we are one. You know, the trees, the natures, you can feel, you can hear the birds chirping, and then the beauty around you is like it's one of us, like us. And yeah, and I do believe that we are a spiritual human being, that we are in our body, living in our body, but this is only our body. This is not who we are, you know. um, uh, and the nature is actually part of us. That's why they said we are one, right? And I am so lucky. Yeah, I'm a religious person. I believe in God. We do pray our Father in heaven like that, and Holy Mary as well. But I don't really know about the, you know, the spiritual, you know, behind it before, you know. Yeah, we do pray, but I don't know about that we are one. We are all one, you know. And I'm so lucky that I found this business because I learned a lot of things about myself. It's personal growth, how you think, and that, and then what we are limitless. We can do anything. So I'm so grateful, really. I learned a lot of things by joining this business, and I'm really proud. I don't know why I'm so emotional, but sorry. Yeah, and we are a spiritual human being, and the nature is part of us. That's how who we are. Thank you. Sorry, I get so emotional.
Okay, thank you so much, Raquel. That was beautiful. That was really beautiful. Um, yeah, and you're so right. We are not our bodies. This is our vehicle in this life, and we are not our bodies. And what you said was really beautiful. And thank you for sharing. Okay, Oli, your turn.
Good morning, ladies. Good morning, everyone. It's been a while. I heard, I heard all you were saying. I heard all your ladies have said. Spirituality is like individual thing. We just have to know that not everybody will believe in what you believe in. And as long as you're not judging anybody, you just taking what they said and move on because you know what you believe. So I have they said the older you stay on this earth, the more you learn. Learning is continuous. And I used to be very impatient, but one of my prayers every morning is for God to give me the patience to deal what I have to deal every day. Like I know that there will be things that happen that day that I will need God to help me to deal with. It wouldn't be me anymore. Like I deal with children every day, and you see kids that come in and you say good morning, nothing. They don't even look at you. And they just put their head on the desk and start sleeping. You come to wake them up to do their work, and they look at you like, who are you? Or some even say the S word and all that. I'll just say, some kids, I'll pray for them internally, because I don't know what's going on in their homes. I don't know what happened the night before, what happened that morning. So you really need God to help you deal with life, because this life is just like a moving train, really fast. Sometimes you have to draw back. If not, you get in, if you follow what is going on, like Pam was saying, the friend that watched news. I used to be a news consumer, but I said, oh my God, these people, then I started turning off the news, because it gets so crazy that if you're not careful, they'll mess your mind up. If you're weak, if you're not a prayerful person, And this business, our group, all our groups have helped me to be also patient, because I know that a lot of things are not in my power. A lot of things will take time to manifest. So you have to take your time, believe in yourself, and believe in that God will help things happen at the right time. And I thank you, ladies, for keeping me grounded, and thank you all.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Oli. Some really great points. And you're so right that we have to be understanding and tolerant of other people's beliefs.
Yeah.
Like everybody has their own beliefs, and they're allowed that. And we're all allowed to believe what we choose to believe, and what makes us our best person, because that's what we're all striving for, right?
Yes, exactly.
So thank you for bringing out that point. That was excellent. Okay, so points. I hope you enjoyed our discussion and it gave you some food for thought. If our discussion sparked your interest and you're open to finding out more about our business, register for our free live information session happening tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go to the website of the person's page you're watching from and register, or send them off a message and they will make sure you get the website to register. A replay is available as well if this time frame doesn't work for you. So I'm signing off now, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and take care of yourselves.